Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. We are on episode 88. So before I get into the episode and all of that good stuff, let me just go ahead and say some parts of this episode may not be kid friendly. I repeat, some parts of this episode may not be kid friendly. You can pause it, save it for later, put your headphones in, do whatever you need to do. But again, some parts of this episode may not be kid friendly. Now that is out of the way, go grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So y'all know how I like to start off my episodes. I like to start off with a mental health check. So mentally, I would say that I'm at we're going to say that I'm at a 10. When I originally started to record this episode last week, it was not so much like at a 10. I was probably at I think I said I can't do 5. So I was probably at like a 5.5. That's probably where I was at. Mentally, I've just been in my head a lot and, trying to find a balance between work, I guess you could say a work-life balance. And then, of course, trying to do my podcast, which, y'all, if you've been here, been rocking with me, you already know how that goes. I'm here, then I'm not, then I'm here, then I'm not. I'm trying to be more consistent when it comes to that. I do have a child now, so I'm pretty much working around that little man. So right now he's sleeping. I think he's trying to wake up because he might sense that mommy is no longer in that bed. But, yeah, so I'm trying to record while he's sleeping and I'm up and I have the energy. So, but I've just been trying to be more grounded, be more focused, be more intentional with things that I want. And I feel like, which y'all may disagree, but I feel like if I want people to be consistent and intentional with me, that I have to do that with myself. So I've been trying to work on those things. I've been trying to just remove negativity, which I don't really have negativity in my life. I don't do that. I don't do drama. I don't do negativity. I tell you that from the jump, straight at the door, that's not what we're doing over here. So I'm just trying to be more grounded, more consistent, pray more. I talk to the Lord every day, but I mean, really talk to him, get down to the root of things, and just work on myself and be a better mother, a better woman, all around. So it's just been a journey for me. Some things I feel of course, what has been on my mind, really, really, I don't know why I said really, really, but what has been on my mind lately has been my mom and her passing. I don't know why that has been on my mind, and it's mainly been on my mind when I'm at work. So, I kind of got to block that out, because I'm at work. Now, if I'm at home, baby, I'm going to let those thoughts be what they are. I'm going to cry about it, whatever. But when I'm at work, I really don't have that time. I can't just, I can go in the bathroom and cry for a bit, then come back out. But I'm not trying to do that. I need, when it comes to that particular topic, I feel like I would need, a good little shower cry or, just sit in my thoughts for a minute. And, when you at work, you can't really sit in your thoughts for real. So, there's that. So that has been on my mind. And we know that grief, sneaks up on you at any time. You can hear a song and it'll make you think about it. You can smell a particular fragrance. You'll think about it. Think about a happy moment or something like that. It can trigger those thoughts and emotions. So that has been on my mind lately. I feel like there's no time limit when it comes to grief. You can be amazing one month and down the next because of it. So it's a up and down thing. I'm a person where I never work on my mom's birthday. I never work on the day that she passed. I just, like, mentally, I can't do it. So, and those are within the same month. So, yeah, I can't do it. I feel like it's just a lot on me. For my mental, I would just rather stay at home because I know that I'm not going to want to be bothered those days. I know that my attitude may not be the best those days. So I just go ahead and do what's best for me and take that time to myself. I would rather be at home than lose my job that day. So, and I just feel like take that time to yourself, get your mental right, get your mental straight. Nobody can fault you for that. I know me, I know how I am, I know how I can get. So it's like if I'm in a mood, I don't want to be bothered, I would just rather stay to myself, stay in my room, chill or whatever, and not be bothered and not put myself in a position where I'm gonna go off on somebody. So that's why during that time of the month, I be letting people know, like, look, my attitude might be a little off, but don't take it personal. I already just go ahead and apologize if I say something out the way, if I snap at you a little bit. Like, you can take it personal, because I hate when people be like, oh, don't take it personal. You can't tell me how to take nothing. But that's why I go ahead and let people know, like, during my time of the month, like, attitude be a little up and down. I might be like, the fuse might, I'm quick with it, so, and it don't take much to piss me off as it is. So when it's that time of the month, it's like real quick. So I just go ahead and let people know, like, I'll go ahead and apologize in advance. I'm not doing anything on purpose, I promise you. But yeah, when that time of the month is around, baby, I don't want to be bothered. Look, things irritate me that probably didn't irritate me before, but the next week we're gonna be back rolling, like, we'll be good again. So I just go ahead and let people know that. But I would say, like, I'm just trying to be more intentional with myself, just trying to get myself grounded, get myself together, trying to work on my podcast. Like, that's what I've been, focused on. That's what's been going on with me, guys. And I hope that you guys are doing very, very, very well. Men, I hope that you guys were doing well for the Men's Mental Health Month. I hope that if you celebrate for the 4th of July, you celebrate this weekend, just be safe, get home safely, get home in one piece. Do not speed, do not guzzle nothing down and drive. Like, call an Uber, call a Lyft, do whatever you need to do, but just be safe in whatever it is that you do. But we are going to go ahead and get into this episode. So we're going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about negative people, okay? I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a person where I don't like negativity. I don't like, like, every time you talk to somebody, they are, like, full of negativity, and it seems as though nothing is going good in their lives. Like, I don't like to talk to those people. They drain me. They bother me. They irritate me. It's like, you could ask, for one, you don't even want to ask these people how they doing. That's how crazy it is. Like, you don't even want to ask them, like, how's your day going? How you doing? Oh, it could be better. I'm going through this, going through that. Baby, I don't even want to ask you how your day is. It's just like certain people you don't even want to talk to. Like, they hit you up and you just like, Lord, what do they want? You don't even want to respond. You don't even want to answer the phone. Yeah. I don't like those people at all. It's like so draining. Like, baby, why is nothing ever going good for you? Like, nothing. Like, you opened your eyes this morning. That's not a reason to be happy. Like, I just don't be understanding, and I don't be getting it. Like, I get, like, throughout your day or something like that, some things might bother you, but it's like, nothing ever go good for you? Like, nothing? Everything is negative? And at one point, I was thinking, like, I hope that nobody thinks that about me. That's what I was thinking, because it would be like, of course, I might tell you, like, if something happened at work, I might tell you, and then it's like, because stuff just be happening at work. Like, work be bothering me sometimes, especially when it comes to like stupidity. But yeah, so of course, like when it comes to that, it might be some negative shit, but sometimes I was just like, you know what, I don't want to. And I had to ask one of my friends one time. I had to ask him, like, I'm not coming off like real negative, like giving like negative energy, negative vibes, and he was like, nah. And I'm like, okay, because I just had to make sure I wasn't turning into one of those people, because I don't like those people. Like, things be going good for me in my life. I feel like I'm very blessed, very highly favored. I feel like the Lord loves me, okay, just as much as I love him. So, and I feel like I'm one of his favorites. So it was like, I never want to become one of the people that I hate, you know? So I feel like we can talk about something that's not going good in your life for a couple seconds, couple minutes. I might give you like a minute or two, but baby, we need to switch gears and talk about something that's positive. Like, if your life is that miserable, sorry y'all, it's my ice machine. If your life is that miserable and you are like that down bad, what are we doing to fix it? And I know some things it's just like, damn, I don't know how to fix it. Like, I know what needs to be done, but I just don't know how to start. I don't know what to do right now. Like, I feel like my back is against the wall, but I get that 100% because, baby, I've been there. So I get that 100%. I just am a person where I don't feel like, stop pouring that negative energy into other people, or onto other people, I should say. Like, stop doing that, because it's annoying. You don't want to get to the point where people don't want to communicate with you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to check in on you because you need a couple dollars, or life is beating your ass that bad to where we have to hear all the time, like, oh, that's my negative friend over there. Like, he might give you his whole life story. Everything gonna be negative. He might drain the night, or she might bring the mood down. So I just keep her in the house or something. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, we all on a positive vibe, and here she goes, she being negative. Like, no, her energy gonna be off. Nobody wants to be around that, honey. Nobody at all wants to be around that. Like I said, you can get a good 2 minutes, but baby, let's wrap this up. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to be around the negative friend all the time. Like, no, I don't want to hear it. It's like draining to my soul. Like, I shouldn't feel like I get off the phone with you and you done took all my damn energy. I have nothing for myself because I have given it to you. Like, we don't have a therapy session for real. So nobody wants to deal with that. At least me anyway. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to nothing. Believing people when they tell you who they are, or they show you who they are from the very beginning. And don't get me wrong, like, I have fallen victim to, I don't even know if I should say that. I have been a person where I haven't believed people when they showed me who they were. I felt like, nah, you know, because I used to be a potential girly, okay? I used to be like, okay, this person has so much potential. They can be like this. Like, I see this in them and that. And I think I spoke about that on the last episode. Like, I don't do that anymore. I do not fall in love with potential, baby. I fall in love with what I see at the door, what you're presenting to me. So now, don't get me wrong, it took a minute for me to get there. It really did. I think this year it took me to be like, okay, this is who this person is showing me, that who they are. This is who they are presenting to me, and I just need to believe them. I guess when you get burned and get disappointed so much when it comes to potential, you will get to a point where you're just like, okay, look, I can't keep falling for the okie doke no more. Like, this is who they are. And it's good to see the potential in people. You can see that and not fall for that. Okay, you can very much see that a person has potential to be this. A person has potential to be that. But at the end of the day, do they want to be that? Are they making any moves to be that type of person? And if they are not, then we cannot fall in love with potential. We cannot fall in love with the fact that we feel like we can fix this person, mold this person into the person that we want them to be, if that's not the person if that's not who they want to be, or they don't see that for themselves, we cannot be Captain Fix Them. Like, we can't be that. We can't. So it's just like, I have stopped doing it. If you show me that you are just this person that has no potential, you are just this person that is like negative all the time, you are this person who has no type of energy, no motivation, no nothing, and when I feel like I talk to you, I feel like you bring my energy down, that's just what it is. I can't be like, oh no, they could be like this, they could be like that, and things could be like this, or they probably will be like this if they do this. No. I'm not that person anymore. Like, I see what I see. Okay? I hear what I hear. And that's what it is with me. So I feel like we have to start believing people when they tell us who they are and show us who they are. If a person shows you that they'll drag you through the mud instantly, or they show you that when things get hard, that they're out the door, that they don't do well under pressure. Like, you never want to be with a person. Okay, I'm like, I know I've seen something running. Sorry, I'm looking out the window. But you never want to be with a person where you feel like when the bills become too tough, or our finances get, a little high, that I'm going to be on my own. I'm going to have to fend for myself. To me, I can't live like that, because there is no security for me. I would not feel safe there. I would feel like, damn, if an unexpected bill come up, or let's just say how it's been hot as hell lately, our energy bill goes up, and it's, we didn't, prepare for that, but we have to pay that, that's a major bill for us. And you like, damn, I didn't prepare for that, it set me back. And I start to feel like you start to kind of like creep out a little bit. Like, now this is a bit much for you, because the bills are rising, or you feel like you don't really have enough spending money, you don't have enough money to yourself. This is not something that you were prepared for. And you start moving a little funny when it comes to me. Or you feel like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to do this. And your excuse is for financial reasons. I will not feel safe with you. I want somebody who I feel safe with. I feel like they got me just as much as I got them some security, So I feel like when women date, they look for a man that they feel safe with. They look for a man that they feel like is going to have them. So, me personally, I look for the, this has been in my mind lately, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like on a sexual tip, which I'm not, I'm not even sure, but I've just been picturing like somebody with some nice ass muscles. Like, I love arms. If you know me, then you know. I love arms, okay? I love, like, I squeeze your arms. I feel the muscle, I'm not saying that you got to be out here bench pressing these big ass numbers and whatnot. Like, your arms have to be, like, huge. That's not what I'm saying. I just like a man that looks strong, look like if he picked me up, them legs won't be buckling type thing. Like, that's the type of man that I like. So that's what I've been picturing in my head, like a black man with some nice ass arms. And yeah, that's what I've been picturing. He just looked like he can't have his way with me, so that's what I'll be looking. I don't be looking for like the big arm type thing, but I do love a man with some really nice arms. So what I'm saying is, like, when I date, I look for a man that I feel like can give me security, that I can be safe with. And that's not just from a physical. It's just how you carry yourself as a whole. And the things that we talk about, our conversations and whatnot. That's why I don't like just surface level conversations. I let people know, like, I love deep conversations, like make love to my mind, stimulate my mind a little bit. And if you can't do that, I'm just completely turned off. Like, you can be fine as shit. Like, you can be very fine. You can have all these things going for you, but I won't look at you past like something that I might, do my little 1-2 with, if that. But if you can't really stimulate my mind, we don't really have nothing going. I need a thinker, somebody that's gonna have me thinking about some things, somebody that's gonna be like, oh, you should do this and that with your podcast. Have you ever thought about this? And they get me thinking a little bit. Yeah, that's what I like. I don't like no like surface level type shit. Like, I feel like we too old for that. I hate to say that sometimes. I really do, because it's like, yeah. But I feel like it's certain conversations that we too old for. I mean, your favorite color is cool. Don't get me wrong. Your favorite color, we gonna always talk about the favorite food because I like to eat. But I feel like the whole favorite color type thing, that's cool, but we need to go beyond that. I can't do nothing with the color but buy you something that color. Like, I can't do nothing with that. Your favorite color doesn't stimulate my mind any type of way. It does not. Unless I'm buying something for you or whatever. But other than that, it's like, stimulate my mind. Get me thinking about some things. And I love conversations where it's like, for me having a podcast, for example, it's like, I like to understand the way that people think, why they think that the way that they do. Even if I don't agree with you, it's like, okay, I never looked at it from that standpoint. Okay, I get what you're saying when you say this. I like conversations like that. Like, we jumping off each other. You have me looking at things a little differently. And yeah, I'm learning some shit from you. That's the most important thing for me. Like, can I learn something from you? Can you learn something from me? Can we build together? Can we work together? Type of thing. On top of you looking strong as hell, because we always gonna go back to that. We're always gonna go there. Like, it's never gonna be a time where I skip over a man that just looks strong. Like, yeah, like he can. I ain't even gonna get into that. But back to believing people when they show you who they are. When a person tells you, and then it's like not trying to change what they tell you or who they tell you that they are. Like, just accept them for who they are. I mean, you might not agree with them. Sorry if y'all be hearing this little me moving my mic and whatnot. And we're also gonna talk about agreeing to things and then feeling like you can change your mind. Or, I mean, I ain't gonna say feeling like you can change your mind. You can change their mind. That's what I meant. Agreeing to something and then feeling like you can change their mind on their standpoint of things or what they want. Or you agreeing to something and then you want more. And I have listened to, like, men when they say, like, this is on podcasts, because I do listen to podcasts, when they be like, let's just say you agree to be like a friend with benefits, or you guys jumped into something and there were no dates involved, no nothing. Y'all been rocking, it's been no dates, it's just been straight to the bedroom, pound town type thing. And now you want more. I don't like it when men be like, you're not allowed to want more. Because it's like, or you can't go to that man and be like, oh, I want this. Or you can't go to that woman and be like, oh, we should start doing this, we should start doing that. If that's not what you agreed to, or that's not what you've been doing. At any point, I feel like you can change your mind. You have every right to change your mind and be like, this no longer suits me. This no longer works for me. Like, are you willing to give me more? Like, this is what I want. I feel like we're doing a lot of hunching and all of that. Can we have, like, in-depth conversations? But at the same time, I also feel like, where is that going? Like, if y'all are not going anywhere with the dynamic of things, like, if we're not possibly trying to build a relationship, why are we having deep conversations? Or unless it's like, let me not say that, because I feel like the deep conversations kind of vary. I guess it depends on what you're having a deep conversation about. You know, like I feel like you shouldn't be sitting here having deep conversations about relationships or about building like a family dynamic and stuff like that. You shouldn't be having deep conversations about that. If you're having conversations about politics, you're having conversations about like what's the topic? You're having conversations about damn, it's like my mind went blank. You're having a conversation about like family dynamics as far as like mental health or childhood traumas and stuff like that. You can talk about those things because it's like, I mean, those are conversations that people might have every single day, or how somebody feels about therapy, and you know that can also be a deep conversation. But I don't feel like you guys should be sitting here talking about like how they feel about building a family and how they feel about broken homes and how they feel about marriage. And I don't feel like y'all should be having those type of conversations, because it's like, for what? What are we doing? Why do I care about how you feel about marriage and I only want to hunt you? I don't care about that. I don't need to know how you feel about that, because I don't plan on marrying you. Like, we're not on that. And then I don't need to hear about how you feel about relationships. Like, how many months do you feel like it takes a man to know if he really wants a woman? Why are we talking about that? Why? We should only be in here how long it take you to get them pants off. Like, we shouldn't even be talking about that. There should be no relationship talk in that bed. That's how I feel. When we in the bed, we getting busy. We're not talking about that. No, I feel like once it starts to get like relationship type of things, I'm gonna start to feel like, okay, it's some feelings getting involved. Like, while you're asking me these questions, I probably will ask you like, why did you ask that? And then, depending on your answer, I'm gonna be sitting here like, okay, he won't be in my bed long. That's what I'm thinking. Or I won't be here long. Because why are we talking about that? Like, I don't care how you view relationships. I don't care about your longest relationship. Like, I don't care about that. No. What position are you trying to do next? Like, that's what I care about. Are you into work? Are you into choking? Are you into BDSM? Like, that's what I care about. I don't care about everything else. That's irrelevant to me. Why do I care about your relationship with your mom? That does not matter to me, baby. Why are we talking about this? Get her wet and then we can go on about our business. Like, it's just certain things I feel like you should not be talking about if you're on a certain level. Like, if we're only friends with benefits, baby, I don't give a dang about these things. If you want to come in here and talk about work, cool, awesome, we can talk about that. Because I want to know how my little, friend with benefits day went or whatnot. Because we're still cool. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I don't want to have no type of conversation, or I don't care how you doing. I do. I care about how your mental health is. I do. I care about, did this job make you so angry that you about to put me through the mattress? I do care. I do. How deep am I going in this mattress? Like, do the job have you on 10 where you about to just take it out on me? Or are we talking like they pissed you off, but, you might do a little 1-2 slap, but it ain't going to be nothing too crazy. Like, I do care about your day. I do care if you ate. I do care if you about to have this energy to do what you need to do. Or do we need to go get some food and get filled up? Like, I care. I do. I promise you, I care. But it's just certain things that we're not about to talk about, because why are we talking about those things? Like, are you starting to feel me a little bit? Are you? Which I can see if you are. But it's just like, and then that's another thing. If you start to have feelings, I feel like you need to talk about those things immediately. They don't need to linger. But I also feel like at the beginning, you kind of need to be discussing, like, okay, if at some point in this situation, feelings start to get involved, what are we going to do? Or like, and if the person is like, look, we gonna talk about it. Like, adults, you come to me, let me know what's up. I'll come to you, let you know what's up. And we talk about it, and we, see what we're gonna do from there. I like that's a grown man response, or whatever, grown woman, whatever. But because I did have somebody recently, and they were like, that they wanted like a friends with benefits type situation, and I was like, I'm not looking for that. Like, that's just not what I'm into. I'm looking for something more than that. I'm looking for my man. So they were on some, I respect it type of thing. I'ma still be here if you ever change your mind or whatever. Mind you, that was fine as fuck. Okay, very fine. Gave the strong arms, all of the sorts. Mattress I would be put through. Wall I would be put up. Okay, like, yeah. But I know that's not what I'm looking for. Like, I don't want somebody that I can just be hunching on, and you go on with your day, I go on with mine. Now, mind you, like I told them, because I feel like friend with benefits, is the benefits just the sex, or is the benefits like dates, trips, and all of that? Is that the benefit? Like, or does the benefits vary? Does the benefits vary? Do the benefits vary depending on y'all's situation, like what you can handle and what you can't? Because I told them, I said, with the dates and us spending time together, like hanging out and all of that, baby, I'm gonna catch feelings. I know me. I'm gonna catch feelings at some point. I might be like, oh, this is my man, like, and I'm delusional. Like, I'm gonna be like, I'm spending so much time with this dude, and all we're doing is, well, not all we're doing, because we're going on, I don't even know if he said trips, but I'm going to just include trips. We're going on trips. We're going on dates. We're hanging out, chilling. I'm staying over there. Yeah, we doing all of the sorts. And it's like, this is not my man, but I feel like he is because we're doing these things. I'm going to catch feelings. I'm so sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I'm going to catch feelings. Like, that's just me. So that was just something that I could not do because I know me. But yeah, I do like that. I did like the benefits. I'm not going to lie. But I feel like when you are spending that much time and doing those type of things outside the bedroom, that's where the lines get blurred. But I do like that he laid it out up front, like, this is what will be going on, blah, blah, blah. But me personally, seeing that I know me, I know that I can't do that, because to me, that is a relationship. We're going on dates. We're doing these things. I'm hanging out with you. I'm laid up in your bed at 2 p.m. Like, yeah, I done cuddled what you got put through the mattress, pressed up against the wall, all these things. Like, my soul has been snatched more than once. And here I am laid up in your bed. We making breakfast together. Like, no, you are my man. You are my man without the title. So I know that I can't do that. So yeah, that's just not something that I would even put myself in. But like I said, I did like the benefits. The benefits sounded very much amazing, but I would be delusional and be like, I probably wouldn't be like, who you texting, but if I wanted to see you and I couldn't, I'm be like, okay, what bitch is he with today? Like, although he was like, it would be like on some only dealing with each other type of thing. I know me, and yeah, so there's no need to put myself in that, that position. And it's crazy because I did hear a situation like that on a podcast before, and it was like, they were going on trips together. I think they had met each other's parents and stuff, and he bought her a graduation gift, those things. but they were just friends. Going on trips, having sex, bought her graduation gift, was at her graduation, met the family, all this, that, and the third. But then y'all not in a relationship. They not ready for a relationship. Why are we doing these things? Like, then I'm going to feel like you play with me and I'm going to be mad. So, yeah. I just, pick your battles, and that's the battle I know I'm going to lose every single time. I'm going to lose, and I'm going to be in my feelings. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to want to put hands on you, but I'm not violent. So, it's just like, yeah. It just wouldn't work for me. I'm going to be down a point, and I can't do that. But I mean, that type of stuff work for people. I mean, you getting your benefit, they getting theirs, everything works out. But I was also like, okay, if feelings get involved, what would happen? But I feel like if they already told you, like, I'm not going to say if they already told you what it was, that's what it is, because feelings can change at any point. But I feel like if you know that you are not strong enough to be in that situation, don't put yourself there hoping that, okay, we friends with benefits. 6 months down the line, if I tell them that I have feelings, it's going to go somewhere. That's not the case, baby. It might be, but in most cases, it's probably not, because they don't feel that way. Like, yeah. And then I was also listening to a podcast, and the dude was like, he was like, he was going on a date with the girl, right? And I don't know if he said they pulled up to the restaurant or they were at the restaurant, and the girl was like, I'm not gonna lie. She was like, can I be honest? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm trying to go back to your crib. We ain't even gotta do all this. And that's where they went. So the other dude on the podcast was like, those type of situations, like where you're honest, you already know what it is that you want, those be the best type of situations. Like, those be the situations that last the longest and possibly lead to relationships. Which, don't take that and be like, oh, I'm gonna just, I mean, if you want to get crack, baby, go get crack. But it's just not, like, I'm saying, don't hear this and then be like, oh, let me, just tell him that I want to go straight to the bed, and then feel like, oh, yeah, he's going to want to date me. That's not always the case, baby, because you have some ignorant men out here, or little boys, I should say, who be like, oh, if I could hit it that quick, then she probably out here. No, that's not the case, baby. Everybody not hitting this. Everybody is not. Yeah, and I hate that people think that, like, okay, just as quick as you were to take off your drawers, does that mean that every girl you come across is able to just pull your drawers down and crack you? Like, we shouldn't even think that. I feel like that's an ignorant way of thinking. I'm not thinking that, especially if I want you, you want me. What are we talking about? You just feel like men be bothering me, for real. Because it's just like, you know that you want to crack me, right? And I need to stop saying that. I really do. Okay, you know that you want to take me down to the ground, put me through the mattress, and all of these things. But you're like, okay, we're going to go on this date. I'm going to show her a good time before I put her through the mattress. Me, I'm just like, you know what? This date is cool and all, but I just keep looking at this man, and I keep looking at him talking. I just wonder what them lips feel like on my body, like, and I want to kiss them, and his arms look real nice, like he just, went and bench pressed real good this week. And so I'm trying to see, like, can he lift me up? Like, I done felt his arms and they look real strong. I'm trying to feel like what that grip is like around my neck. So it's like, if that's how I'm feeling right now, why do I need to sit here and pretend? Why do I need to sit here and flirt all night when I could just tell you what I want and go get it right now? We have more hours to fuck than we do after we have this date. Because now I got to get back home. So yeah, I might as well just tell you what I want. I've never done that. Like, it might sound good the way that I just said it. I'm pretty sure it does. But I've never done that. Never. Never been like, you know what, we can just skip this date because I'm really trying to see what that tongue feeling like. Never said it. Never. Do I applaud somebody who has? I sure do. But I want my date. I want the food. Like, yeah. I do. I like to eat. I'm not skipping no meal. Like, we might as well just go eat, get our bellies full, and then do our little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After we both done ate and all of that, done had a couple drinks, like, let's get busy after that. But I need the food. Like, that's why I tell people, like, on dates, I have to eat. We have to, I do want to do an activity, and before I have never been like, let's do an activity, but now I feel like I like pool, so we got to go play pool now. Let's go get some food, let's go play pool, and then we can get busy if that's how I'm feeling. But no, for the most part, I just want to get busy with my man. So, yeah, I want to get busy with him. Like, and I don't have a man, I'm just saying. Somebody that's texting me every day, checking on me, seeing how I'm doing, checking on my baby, making sure I ate, making sure this belly stay full, making sure that I'm good, and vice versa. Like, that's the type of person I'm looking for. I don't want no man that's just texting me here and there, whatever. Like, nah, baby, I'm good. So I'm just interrupting you guys real quick to make sure that you have followed my podcast, that you are also subscribing on my YouTube. Make sure that you get in the comments and tell me what you think about the episode so far. Hit the like button and share it with your family and friends. Let's go ahead and get back into it. And that's what leads me to, you have to date somebody that is for you. You have to date somebody that you don't really got to tweak. You ain't really got to change. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people have dated people and upgraded their lives, upgraded their wardrobe, putting them on to some things, okay? Some people have done that. But I'm not Mrs. Fix-It. And now, if it's like I'm feeling you and whatnot, now when I say change things, I'm more so saying, like, if they putting you on to some things, that's different. But if I'm dating you and I feel like, oh, I don't like that you do this, or oh, I don't like that you do that, and we're gonna have to change this, we're gonna have to tweak this for us to be together. I can't even talk. For us to be together, then why am I with you? If I feel like I have to do this and do that, and I gotta make you change this and change that, or why do we do that? Like, date somebody that is for you. If you know that you don't like somebody that's outside all the time, and I be outside, why are you dating me? If you know you don't like somebody that be in the house 24/7, that's all they do. You like trips, you like concerts, you like dates, and they're the type of person where, well, I'm just trying to be in the house, you know, outside expensive, and you know, whatever. Like, I don't really go out much. I'm not gonna date you. I'm not gonna date you because I'm gonna be bored. I am, and then it's like we just won't mesh because I'm gonna leave you in the house all the time. So it just won't work. Or if you know that you and then it's like a hobby thing too. Like, if you know that this person is real big on nature, they like hikes, they like going to the mountains, they like skydiving, they like stuff like that, they're very adventurous, and you are not, why are you dating this person? You know you're not about to go jump out no plane. You know you're not about to go climb no mountain, and you're not about to go hiking, you're not about to go camping. Why are you dating this person that's real outdoorsy? Why? They need to go find somebody that likes to do the same thing as them. That's not you. That's not you. So why are we dating them? And then it's like they're trying to get you more into it, and you're just resistant when it comes to it. So it's like, why are y'all dating? I don't get it. They always leaving you behind when they go camping. Why are y'all dating? So I feel like people just need to be realistic, and be real with themselves. And it's just like, date the person who fits you, not somebody that you got to change, you got to tweak. And I'm a person where I do like to go out. I do like to do my thing. And y'all, I love pool now. I'm not the best. I still suck. But I love pool. Like, I recently got into it. I probably played, I cannot talk. Probably played pool like 3 times. And I love it. I love pool, y'all. It's got to the point where I want to go play pool by myself, but I don't know how to set up the balls, so I'm gonna have to find a picture to see how to set the balls up and just like practice by myself. I do want to find me a little pool buddy, somebody that knows how to play pool that can get me right, get me tight. I can be like, let's play pool, let's go play pool, and I'm whooping ass out there on the table. Cause yeah, I just got to learn how to put like power behind my hits, I guess. But yeah, I love pool. So instead of like going to this bar where I really, really, really used to go, I want to go play pool now. Like, I really do. I kind of like darts too, like which I play those on the iMessage game, but I really do like pool darts. I will go X-Throwing. I have been before. My arm was hurting like a mug after X-Throwing, but that's something that I enjoy. I do want to go fishing. I really do. I really want to go fish, but if I see a snake, baby, we're gone. I cannot be out there with the snake. Like, no. And then the person that I go with, I feel like he has to understand that. If I see a snake and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I see a snake, like, and I'm a panic. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. I'm gonna panic if I see a snake, and the snake might get me because I'm panicking. I done scared him. So I feel like the person that I'm with I feel like I'm gonna be looking around on the ground more than I am fishing. Like, I'm gonna be scared. I feel like he can't be like, oh man, it's just a snake, you good. Don't do that. Like, make me feel protected, because then I'm gonna feel like I'm not going out there with you no more. Like, I don't even want to be around you no more. So I feel like, understand that I have a fear of snakes. Understand that if I see a snake, I'm gonna be ready to go. Make me feel safe, like you got me. So as long as you do that, we're good. I might even like you a little bit after the date. Just because of that, I'm gonna feel like, he made me feel protected. He made me feel like he got me. Like, I'm good with him. And that's all I'm trying to feel with a man. Okay. What else do I say I'm gonna do? I want to go back to the range and do a little pow 1 2. I've only been once, and I enjoyed it. I was not the best, but I feel like something like that, you got to really, really, really practice, put the time in, put the work in. I do want to go back. I do want that to become a hobby of mine. And I'll just want to be able to, do my little 1 2. Definitely, when it comes to that, I want to be able to do my 1 2. Right now, those are the only things that I can think of that I'm really interested in doing. But pool, well, I guess I could say that all of them are like very important to me. I would say pool and the range are like at the top of my list. So I'm trying to see, am I going to play pool tonight? I don't know. I really do want to play pool though, but I don't really have nobody I can be like, hey, you want to go play pool? And they coming. So yeah, and people swear that I just have like these men lined up to do stuff with. Like, my roster is full. There is no roster. There is nobody waiting on the sidelines. And it's crazy because I heard on a podcast, one of the men were like, women always have somebody. Women are never fully single. That is a lie. Do not believe them. Do not believe them. And then it's like, if that's the case, men are never single because it's always a bitch waiting. So what are we saying? Nobody is ever single then. Nobody is ever single. Like, I don't feel like if I told somebody like, hey, I want to be in a relationship, you want to be my man, that they're going to be like, yeah, I don't have nobody like that. I don't have nobody that's just jumping like that. So, yeah, but those are the things that I really, really want to do. So I feel like I need to go. I might go play pool tonight. For real. I'm really thinking about it because I do want to get better. And then the range. I don't want to go by myself, but I feel like I need like some private lessons or something because I really don't know what I'm doing for real. And then it's so hard to load the clip. Like, who made that so freaking hard to pull down? I don't get that. Like, why is it so hard to pull this thing down, put the bullets in? Why is it so hard? I don't get it. But and then I kind of feel like the little safety video that they show you, I mean, that's cool, that's awesome, but I feel like I need like you can purchase or pay for like a one-on-one, like somebody to teach you. That's what I might have to do, because waiting for people, I'll never learn how to do my little 1-2 pow. I'll never learn waiting for folks. So I feel like people who live in like the country and they got a dad that like hunts and stuff, and little girls, they're learning and stuff early, I feel like it's very, very, very important. And that's really good, because they be like, oh, my dad taught me when I was 7. That's real good, girl. I know you can aim and blow somebody's ankles off if you need to. So that's really good. But yeah, those are the things that I want to try. Well, technically, I tried all of them except fishing. But yeah, I really do want to fish. It's hot enough to fish, definitely. And y'all stay hydrated out here. Like, don't be burning up and whatnot. If you're gonna run early. Don't be running when it's like 105 degrees outside. I'm not a runner, so y'all might be like, oh, baby, we do this. Just stay hydrated and do what you do and be safe in everything that you do. Also, like, let me just include, I know that I have not been the most consistent, okay? If you have been here, then you know that. You know that I'm always like, trying to get on them, trying to do this, trying to do that. I really am. And I know that a lot of y'all are like, you should do video podcasting and, do videos and whatnot. I hear y'all. I'm listening. I did say that for episode 100 that I do plan to do that. I did say that it's still in the works. It's not something that I'm just like sweeping under the rug. I was able to record this podcast this morning because I just jumped up and did what I did. Now, if I had to set up and do like a background, all this, that, and the third, it wouldn't have happened. And then, because by the time you get set up and whatnot, baby, the child is up. And then I need to get something to sit my, I don't know what they call it. I forgot. It's not like a tripod, I don't think. I forgot what the thing. It's like the little stand that you like clip to something. I do have one, but I think it like dropped and then it broke. So now I need to get another one. But yeah, it's crazy that I am about to be on episode 89. Like, we're almost at 90. And then it's like, okay, Rishi, you told these people you're going to put out the video episode at 100. So I'm working on it, y'all. Like, trying to see what I can do. Because I do want to, give y'all what y'all want for real. So if there is anything else that you guys want, feel free to email me at realandrawwithRee@gmail.com. Feel free to comment on my YouTube videos. Let me know what it is that you guys want, topics that you guys want discussed. If you have any advice of the sorts, like I told you on the last episode, or if you have any real and raw confessions, we are going to get those rolling. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are listening on YouTube. Make sure you follow if you are listening on any other platform. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, for continuing to be here. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about my podcast. And I will see you guys on episode 89. Bye.